Are y'all ready to see what we got? Here we go, here it is! So we are getting around to go fishing. There's like a lake over here on the mountain, so we're gonna go over. I'm just checking to see if she delivers. Becky has been laying eggs like every day. She laid an egg the day we got her, and then there was like a 2-day stretch, and after that she's laid like an egg every single day. And I'm pretty positive it's her because she's pretty consistent. I feed them at 7:30 in the morning. She eats, she goes and lays an egg. It's kind of funny. Just another week of them being cooped up. That's why I have the top open because it's sunny. Before I can let them out, and Becky is getting cage crazy. She wants out. Every time I open the door, she wants out. And you can see, and I took my straw out so it gets sun over here too. I just put it back at nighttime and shove my rocks in there. Right down there, focus, hang on, is the egg. That's her spot she lays it in. There's Gertie and Ethel, Gloria, that other black one, that's Myrtle, and Becky. We finally named them. I've been doing tons of research on like good things to feed the chickens, like mix-wise. So I'm gonna slowly be buying that because it's kind of expensive to buy all the bags of stuff at one time. So, look, she's right there. She says, "Let me out, Marky." Wait, bud, get back. All right, little chicken tender, get in there and get it. Be careful. Look at him in his little overalls. Be careful. Get it. See it? Yep, right back there. Give it here. It's not. You're gonna be seeing a lot of my chickens because we are like obsessed with them. I freaking love my chickens. So lots of chicken content coming. So excited. Here's my eggs. This is from 4 days ago, and then it goes down. This is from today. I mean, they're all brown, but they're all like a slight different like brown coloration. It's kind of cool, I think. This one's super shiny. So I'm assuming she was pretty happy that day because it's pretty. For some worms. Stir it up. Just beware of any snakes, but just kind of push rocks back and stuff. So like the nearest Walmart is like 40 minutes away, and like Walmart's got fishing bait, right? Well, I don't think anywhere down in town where we live has any like worms at like any gas stations or anything like that I know of. So we're just trying to find our own. We're gonna try to fish a creek. We were going to the lake, but there's literally like nothing at the lake. In the spot that everybody fishes, it's like overfished. So we're gonna try the creek today. So we couldn't find any worms, so we're gonna use hot dogs. I think the fish will like hot dogs. It's meat. Why not? So we're gonna try the hot dogs. Paul!
Right over there. Right after a major storm.
got lost and turned around, but we made it. Bubba, are you gonna catch a big one?
Yeah, a big
A
one.
big fish he's gonna catch with his Paw Patrol fishing reel that Santa brought him, huh? No, hang on, you gotta reel it in. You gotta reel it in. Turn your, yeah, there you go. There you go. See if Mom can get it good this time. There we go. All right, just leave it sit there, okay? Got, look, do this. Just whoop, 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 whoop. Leave it there though. Where? Right there?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, so here I am fishing with Paw Patrol fishing pole, and they're playing in the dirt. What was the point of taking them fishing if they were only going to fish 5 minutes? Attention span, people. Attention span of children. So, our neighbors say there's stuff out here, like they've caught bass, but we're not having any luck. Maybe it's a hot dog. I don't know. We're just not having any luck. Paul's out there. You see him? He's trying to see if there's fish out there. He's the fish whisperer, apparently. He's not gonna catch nothing. Rain! Now, come on, get out of the water. Okay, so I want to show you guys something that we got. So I get a lot of questions about how we get our water. We have a rain catchment system, but it's not quite there yet because Big Daddy has not done it properly, so it's we gotta redo it. So anyways, at the house we have a 1,500 gallon tank that will eventually fill up when it rains, and I will show y'all that in a minute. We actually bought the tank from somebody here on the mountain because they weren't using it. It's basically new. So anyways, since that's not in play, the past, how long we've been here? October, November, December, 4 months. Sorry, I had to count. We have been taking like totes, like 20-gallon totes, like what you would store stuff in, and put the big, like huge construction trash bags in them. So when I fill it up, then I tie it off, and that's how we, do it. And then we put it on the four-wheeler from the truck to the four-wheeler, then to the deck, right? Well, that has not been working out lately, and something happened to one of the totes, and the water smells really bad, like a burnt plastic, like just really bad. So we're like, okay, we cannot use this water, and we have to have something different. So luckily, I don't know how many stores they have, but in the part of Oklahoma we're at, there's a Ron's Home Center, and they just so happen to have these for sale. So we went ahead and we bought one of these. It was like 60 bucks, which is really good. And the guy said he thought it had maple syrup in it, so there was no chemicals in it. And when you buy one of these things, you want it to be food grade, of course, but whatever's in it, you don't want it to be any fertilizers, any chemicals, bleach, nothing like that. Like vinegar, perfect. Vinegar is a cleaning, natural thing. So I would buy something with vinegar or something that already had water in it. Maple syrup, why not? Why not maple syrup? So you just want to be precautious when you buy one of these. You want to make sure you know what was in it, that it's not going to harm you when you go ahead and clean it out and fill it up to use. Okay, now I'm a little confused. I think this is a 275 gallon tank, but here's what confuses me. So this side says 275, but at the top of this one, it says 330. So if you know the answer to that, please let me know, because I'm really confused as to how much this tank holds. But I'm just gonna guess on the low end, 275. So, and of course we couldn't top this off because Paul was afraid that his truck wouldn't be able to haul it home, so we filled it right to the 275 line. So our plan with this is going to stay in the back of Paul's truck. We really don't use Paul's truck most of the time. When most of the jobs he gets, comes with like a work vehicle that he uses, and then we use my Flex, you know, to go into town and stuff. So we don't really need. It's just a waste of payment, to be honest. It's not even getting into it. Anyways, okay. So Paul had bought this nice $8 for a piece of hose. Not even a full hose. We've got a spout hooked up, which we don't need to mess with that. But so we flip this, and the water comes out. And for now, we're gonna rig something up so that all the water is gonna drain down there to the cabin. And then we have a like 25-gallon tank that we are hoping that it will gravity feed to fill that up, and then we will fill up whatever we need for now. And we have a pump, and I know I'm saying a lot, but I'm trying to think. We have a water pump that we're going to hook up some way, and I'm going to get a sink and the cabinet for the sink probably within the next couple of weeks, I would say. Just for the sole purpose, it's going to be so much easier to do my dang dishes. Because right now how I do my dishes is in a tote, and then I have a 5-gallon bucket that I rinse with. It's really stupid. So, but anyways, I've been doing that for like 4 months. I've kind of got the gist of it. It's not a big deal. But this is going to be way better, so I'm really excited about that. So we're going to gravity feed it down. Count how many times Marky says, We're going to gravity feed it down to the cabin until we get our water catchment system fully going and working. And here's the thing. I wish it was working now, because we have spent the past 2 days preparing for the cold and the rain that is coming our way, because tonight it's supposed to start raining and drop down in the 50s, because like the past 2 days it's been 70. It's been real good. Like our fishing, 70 degrees. Today, 70 degrees. Okay, but starting tonight, it's gonna drop down in the 50s with rain. And then tomorrow, it's gonna be in the 40s with rain and 30s at nighttime. Then Wednesday, they're calling for snow, and it's gonna be in the 30s during the day and the 20s during the night. I'm so excited. So we've been preparing. Hello, can I help you? You can't see that, he's peeing. Paul! This man, since we've moved out here, never has used the inside bathroom. He just pees outside, just comes out, pees outside. He's literally got his pants down. You know, sometimes I really question if your mother dropped you on your head. Anyways, I don't remember what I was saying, but so here I'm going to show you, which I've shown in a previous video. This isn't right, but this is, so the way when you're doing your cabin, when we bought our cabin, they had 2 styles. They had this kind of pitch, which I forget what kind of pitch it's called, or they had the barn style, which is kind of like the little half octagon, hexagon, whatever you want to call it, but it's kind of rounded, right? You want this kind of pitch, because this is going to help the water run down to your, what are these called? Gutters. Sorry, my brain's not working. So we've got our gutter, and it's going to go clear down the whole length, 40 feet of our house, which we did the math, and it's a lot of water that adds up per inch of rain. This is not broke, it's just not pinned in, so it's kind of folded over. So the whole length of our house. Then we've got this glorious tube that was not the correct tubing. It's got holes in it, so we have to change that. Beginner's mistake, who cares? Into our tank. Now, what are you doing outside? 1,500 gallon tank. 1,500 gallons will last us a long time, because we have learned to conserve our water, except for we got a little naughty, and instead of 1 gallon showers, we use 2 now. We use 2 gallons to wash. It's pretty nice. I feel pretty spoiled. So, but like dishes, I use 2 gallons to wash, and I use about 3 to 4 to rinse, just because there's, you know, the dishes are soapy. I want to make sure that I'm really getting them rinsed off. So, and then like, basically that's about it. We just use that water for bathing and washing, except for we're gonna buy a Berkey, I believe that's how you say it, Berkey filter, to drink, because eventually we want to not buy like the bottled water anymore. So we're gonna buy a Berkey filter, and what we're gonna do is at nighttime we're gonna boil an amount of water and go drain it through the Berkey filter, and then we're going to put it in a container to cool, and that's going to be our drinking water for the next day. So that is what our plans are for drinking purposes, because I get asked a lot of questions like, how are you drinking your water? What are you going to do to purify it? That is our plan of action. And we also, so the other reason why we can't use this yet is because Paul has to build a platform. You see how it's uneven to the house, but it also needs to be up off the ground, and then we have to paint this black, which we can paint that black later, but with it being white, it's going to create some algae, which I can kind of see. So I don't know if you can see. Okay, so down here you can see where there's just a little bit of water, right, that has collected from our very poorly built rain catchment system. Okay, so as dark as it is, I already know this is algae. So what we're gonna have to do is put some chlorine tablets in it. We're gonna have to clean it out with some bleach, which I did read the bleach to water ratio, which we have going in our other container right now because it has sat out for a while, so it needs cleaned. So kind of a mess. It's kind of all over the place right now, but it's okay, we're figuring it out. So we've got that. Super excited. I'm gonna have running water hopefully within the next month. Paul is between jobs right now, so he leaves Sunday for his new job. So it's gonna be about a month for us to get this set up. So pretty excited to have a sink, running water. After the sink, probably before the running water, we're gonna fix the bathroom up so I can have running water in there. Really excited about that, because even though my shower's not bad right now, like I actually shower more than 2 gallons of water. I'm so excited, because we're getting this nasty weather. We got what is the, I cannot think today, guys. We got a thing of wood, and it's really good wood, like really good, like it lights so fast and it's so dry and it's just so good. So if you can see in there, that's all the wood we have stacked up. We just did that a little bit ago, trying to prepare for the cold weather, and then I went and collected. So I've been using natural resources for my chickens. Besides, I bought some wood shavings for them to kind of do their egg laying thing. So I don't know if you can see them. Hang on. Oh, Becky. That is Becky. Okay, so this straw stuff you see, I actually collect that from the woods. It's dried up. They love it. It's got a mixture of leaves and some grass clippings on top of the dead stuff. So they like to scratch. I throw their food in there. They love it. It entertains them, gives them something to do. So anyways, I use this stuff from the woods. It's free, right? They love it, and it's good insulation for the bottom. That way there's no draft coming up. Because at nighttime, when I know it's gonna be cold, I close this over and I leave like an inch gap, right? So I also use that to insulate the walls. And let me tell you, that's worked out perfect. Like, so I use that to insulate the walls, but I also then I put rocks to make sure that it wasn't going nowhere. But you know what? I'm pretty proud of my little project, and it works good, and my chickens are happy. That it's gonna rain on and off for like the whole next 2 weeks. I collected a bunch of it in a tote, because you gotta be smart thinking, right? I've got my tote full of this straw, that way I can change out their bedding. I was changing it out every day, and then I realized I could get away with doing it every 2 days. So this should last me until the sun comes back out and dries stuff up, which will be Thursday, hopefully. And if you are still watching by the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you guys, I got hair in my mouth. I'm changing my schedule, my posting schedule. It is a lot to post 3 times a week, or even try. I just have so much going on between like all of this we have, trying to edit the videos, shoot the videos, the whole homeschooling thing. It's just a lot. So I'm gonna change my schedule to every Tuesday and Thursday. I think that will be sufficient enough for me to get everything done during the weekend and in between, right, with just 2 days, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I know I've been slacking, like I've not purposely been slacking. Like I said, it's just a lot to try to post 3 times during the week. So my plan is Tuesdays and Thursdays, and maybe sometimes Saturdays if I get a little extra, but I definitely Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm gonna have those posted at 9 o'clock in the morning. What time zone am I? Central time. We are Central time. So Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Central time, I will post my videos effective this week, okay? So let's see how that plays out. And I also have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and I will be posting my blog site for my recipes. I was supposed to do that the first, but I got a little behind, so it hasn't been posted yet, but I will let y'all know when I do. And don't forget to check out my t-shirts. I just posted a new one. It's Let's Go Off the Grid. You can check that out in the link below, teespill.com. Also, it's on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever floats your boat. Anyways, it's gonna rain. I gotta get inside and deal with that and get the baby inside. Thor, has you been naughty? Tell him, you've been naughty. You've been eating the insulation and the shoes and you poop and peeing on the floor. Tell him you've been bad. Do it, Thor. He knows he's been bad. Anyways, all right, guys. So look forward to my videos posted on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I will see you then.